Hi, my friends and viewers that actually watch this YouTube channel. I'm done eating my dinner and eating my dessert. I have some other things I need to show to you and tell you. I'm also going to go outside again and show you some things. My mind hackers keep telling me that I'm like a little girl in my head. They keep calling me baby girl. Uh, and I had some weird dreams last night. And it was just so weird. One of them was in a cyberpunk future where there was a giant flying machine that looked like a rectangular like cigarette shape. When I was in it, there was a bunch of military men and a bunch of carts and cars moving around in it. And for some reason, I was fighting with them. Even though I didn't want to fight them, they just thought I was a bad guy or something. It's real weird. I had to sleep in today 1 hour to make up for the lack of sleep that I got on Thursday night, because Thursday night I told you I wasn't able to sleep at all. I only got about 30 minutes to an hour of sleep on Thursday night. And then Friday night, was a little bit hard to go to sleep too, because I had things I needed to do. And I needed to wash myself off from the pollution from pollen, chemtrails, and the wildfire smoke, both Canada and my state of West Virginia, in order for me to get to sleep. Yep. It's been a rough few days trying to make my bedroom look good and make my new bed look good. I just got done finishing my laundry up while also cleaning up from eating and cooking dinner. My mom and brother are going to be getting home in an hour. I hope I'm able to talk to my friend Roy E. Cups tomorrow night, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do so, because I always keep forgetting that where he lives at in England is far later in time zone than it is in my time zone. I need to put in my mind that when he says 10 o'clock, he means his 10 o'clock. And I need to get with him when it's 10 o'clock where he's at. I don't know why he doesn't do it 9 o'clock. Because I think it's a lot harder for him to get to bed. Or maybe not, if he goes to bed at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Usually people that have a busy lifestyle and probably do need to get to bed early for health reasons, that I think he is should get to bed as early as he can, but he probably can't get to bed early, just like I can't get to bed early because he's being tortured with weapons, or he's had a lot of anxiety, which is causing him not to get to sleep, because I don't get to sleep real well because of anxiety. And that does interfere with sleep. I'm going to get the hard stuff out of the way when it comes to making this video. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you some things that I do with my garden. And also my head's hurting. I think if I move around, my head will stop hurting. Before I made this video, the darn electricity went off for a little bit. A few seconds. I don't know why. Maybe because a storm is happening. I just don't know. It hasn't been lightning or thundering today, at least not real hard, and it hasn't been raining real hard today. It rained a little bit today, but not like a fucking hurricane. Right now, I put my shoes on. That's why I'm bending down. But it probably is storming somewhere down the road, because it is very cloudy today. I can hardly see the sunlight right now. Oh, there goes my shoe again, getting messed up. And the dog pissed again because I forgot to take the dog outside. I gotta go and clean that up after I'm done doing this video. You see these avocado peels? I'm going to throw it for fertilizer in my garden. I'm going to show you how I do it. And those onion peels got on the floor, and I can't use them when they got on the floor. I get dirt or coffee grounds and I fill it up. I use these avocado peels for my mushrooms to have these little water pools that eventually will decompose within their mycelium to give them some water at the same time. Underneath here on this birch piece of wood is my lion's mane. I put it underneath here to protect it from the sunlight from killing it. Probably going to do those two as well and put them underneath there. This is my mom, brother, and I's new building. Show you in it. This is the lab chair I got rid of. I got this out of the hallway. And then here's my camping supplies. I'm going to use that old copper sheet to protect myself when I'm camping because they hit me with B2K out in the woods when we go camping. Here's my old and moldy ass with paint all over it mattress. See the mold and shit all over it? Then I put a sheet. They got some of the paint on it. I'm going to bring it in here too. Down that gravel road, I go up in these big mountains behind the house and I find mushrooms and edible wild plants and stuff back in there. They're both edible and medicinal mushrooms, wild plants. I go way back in there where that gravel road is, and also I go up on top of that mountain and down by the creek and find stuff. I go down that road and get wild flowers growing on the side of the road up in my garden. Also, there's some berries that grow on the side of the road too. I go down that part of the road as well. Look off into the distance of how hazy and cloudy it is. I can't tell if that haze is humidity or particulates from the wildfires that probably are happening. Well, Kista and my aunt Kista and them over there are having a fire. So some of that over there is fire smoke. I might go and make s'mores and eat s'mores with them then. After I'm done doing what I need to be doing inside. Because I have marshmallows that need to be used up. And maybe not. Maybe they're doing something important over there with with that campfire. They're not having fun. They're probably burning shit that needs to be burned. So maybe no for that one. And you see over there out in that distance, you see that haze. It probably is wildfire smoke from Canadian wildfires. The wildfires that are in my state of West Virginia is so disgusting. It's also chemtrails and pollen as well in the sky. It's real disgusting. I can smell the fire from here that they're having. Keep on saying wildfire. And there's my Papa Chucky's disgusting garage that I try to clean up around there and recycle stuff. I'll show you some things that I found by the creek that I take over to his garage because Papa Chucky takes his shit to the recycling center to have the metal recycled. I found this piece of fence down the creek, and I found this old trash can down by the creek as well. No, I'm might want to show you where I picked trash up at. Too many people out and about today to do that. There's some raspberries that are growing right there. What happened to those ones right there? Okay, I'm done with showing you guys stuff outside. Shut the fuck up! This is what I do to keep ticks off me. I put borax in there to protect myself from pollution from chemtrails and also mold and stuff. And then I put oregano in my boots because oregano kills ticks and wards off ticks. It's also good to protect myself from chemtrail stuff as well, and mold and bacteria. It's antimicrobial. I also do that with my pumas right here. I put some borax in them. It'll keep them dry because borax absorbs moisture. Protect me from radiation because borax has boron in it, and boron is like potassium iodide. It protects you from radiation, and also has oregano in it. In them, I put oregano in them as well. I'm going back to my bedroom. Yep. I probably should go over there and have some s'mores and stuff with my family members because it helps me. Oh, my head's hurting a little bit right now. I kind of have a pain in my back again, but not as much as I usually do. And I used to whenever I first became a target individual, and also whenever I realized I was pushing myself too hard picking up trash outside. And it says I only have 31 minutes and 59 seconds in the data storage of my phone to make a video, and I already got 18 minutes. That means I'm running out of time anyways. I need to go over there and socialize with them because I'm having a hard time, well, somewhat of a hard time socializing with people that aren't target individuals. And I don't want my family members alienate me or make them think that I'm alienating them by being kind of an antisocial douchebag to them. Because I kind of am one. I cleaned the rest of my bed sheets and my pillowcases, and now I have layers upon layers of sheets and stuff to sleep in, to protect myself from radiation, because I heard that more layers you have of stuff like this, the more you're protected from the bad frequencies from the direct energy weapons, regardless if it's EMF, microwaves, but especially radio frequency, because radio frequency is sound, and cotton and carpets and stuff like that absorb sound, meaning I'll have less B2K and tinnitus, ringing in the ears shit. My closet has less shit in it now because I had to get rid of some old quilts in order for me to have something to paint on, for the paint to get on the quilts and not the floor, while I was painting the wood pallets that I put my bed on. And there were old ass sheets as well that I had for years upon years, living in the older trailer and in almost two in this one. I put catnip all over my room on the carpet and stuff to get my cat to come in here in order for my mom's bitch pit bull not to mess with him. But he still hasn't came in here. I got a new bed and everything, where he has more room to stretch out, and where the other cat, that's mom's cat, can stretch out with him and get away from the dogs and have some more peace and quiet. And yet the cats choose not to be in my room for some damn reason. I think they're being hit with direct energy weapons, and that's the reason why they're not coming in my room. Because I know if I were a cat, I would want to be in here and not in there where the damn dogs are at. And I make it cat friendly. I even have some room over there on the coffee table in order for my cats to go on the coffee table to look out the window, for fuck's sakes. But no, my cats don't want to be around with me because they're probably getting hit by direct energy weapons. Or dirty EMF. Maybe I have so much shit in here that emits different types of radiation, like my TV and PlayStation, and that shit over there, that it probably makes them feel uncomfortable. Because I know cats and dogs and animals are super sensitive as hell, to the point of being a lie detector with telepathy to frequencies that we humans don't perceive, that basically animals have, and literally have, extrasensory perception. They're espers. I just don't understand, and I try to neutralize the shit. I got shungite, orgonite, plants, mushrooms. I even have fucking mushrooms going in my room too. And yet this place is not zen enough for a cat to be in. I just don't understand why my cats don't like me. Why my cat doesn't like me. It doesn't want to be around me. Because I feed him. I give him water. I pet him. There's plenty of space for him in here. I put catnip around places for him to be at. I give him treats. I clean his cat litter box. I clean the spaces around his cat litter box and everything, and still he doesn't want to come in here. And it's like this with other stuff, where there is no reason for why somebody has to be that way towards me, or has to be that way towards certain things, or certain things, there's no reason why they have to be the way they are. When I do everything right, correct, and still I get the result that the instructions of doing something right in life, I get results that those instructions say that I don't get the results of those instructions say you should get. I follow instructions. I know everything there is to know about fucking cats. I've had cats ever since I was a teenager. But ever since Coco and Obsidian died, it's like cats don't want to be around me. My previous 2 pet cats I had died, and now the 2 pet cats I do have now doesn't want to be around me. Today I went to my cat's place of burial. The two previous cats, Coco and Obsidian, and put some rocks and flowers and told them that I gave them some gifts today, and it was making me wonder about all kinds of fucking shit. I started wondering about the cats, and then I started wondering about the cats I have now, why they don't want to be around me. Then I started wondering about my Aunt Hannah, because she died, and I was also wondering about my relationships with my family in general. That one thought and idea in my head led to another, and it made me realize how screwed I am as a targeted individual. And I also was thinking about the other target individuals that have died that I knew, like Lisa T.I., Livia Berry, who also goes by Catherine Quinn, and everything this woman said to me and why I was a target individual. She told me I was a target individual because I was an environmentalist and a feminist, and that old men are targeting me. Old sexist, patriarchal, misogynists were attacking me. And in her YouTube videos and stuff, she talks about how there is a lot of evil ass patriarchal motherfuckers that are gang stalkers of perps doing this to us target individuals. And that's probably the reason why Dr. John Hall said that most target individuals are women. And he's probably right, because there are very patriarchal, misogynistic, sexist, nut job, fuck job, cults and organizations out there that think of women as subhuman beings because we're not strong enough to fight in war, even though we are. I'm being honest with you, I can kill a man if I wanted to kill one. And I won't bitch and complain about it. I'll just fucking do it. If men think that women are weaker because we don't have the muscles that they do, we can get very thick and have muscles, but also we are more flexible than them because of our curves and our lifestyle, because we women just like to, yoga and shit. Even though yoga can be done by a man, it just tends to be more of a female-oriented hobby. Women just like yoga. I don't know why. Maybe because of the clothing that they wear during yoga, because of how fashionable and feminine the clothing is. I have no idea. Most people I see doing yoga are females. I don't know why. I try to figure out why, but I can't really come to a conclusion why women do certain things and men don't. Even something that selfies yoga, men should be doing that all the time. Make them feel good. There's probably a reason why men complain about their muscles hurting more than women and them being more stiff than women, because they don't fucking stretch out. And they don't listen to their chiropractor because they're too egotistical to listen to even what another man would tell him to do with his body. That would make his body feel good. We women actually listen to our doctors when we need to listen, and we know we need to listen because we feel like shit. But men tend not to do that as much as women do. Take the doctor, take whoever they're getting help from seriously. It can be a therapist, a counselor of some sorts, or even a person that's going to give them advice on how to use their money. I don't have a lot of time left on my phone, and I have things I need to do. Talk to you later. Take care and have a good evening or night, depending on your time zone.